Okay. Hello, everybody. Products and products, orders pending, sort by oldest. Hello, everybody. How's it going? Hello, hello. Just trying to find a pen I want to use. Trying to find a pen. I had like this pack of pens I was using. I don't know where I put it. I like put it out of the way to clean up. I don't know where I put it. So cluttered. Okay, let's try these. Let's try these pens today. Hi, everybody. Welcome. Beth Stones, Patty Duffy, Violet Snail, Blank Canvas Doodles, Dylan O'Connor, Sandra Jansen, Glitch Feather, Mikey Pooh, Jessica. Hi, everybody. Everyone doing all right today? That's good. It's a very snowy day today. Yep. Very snowy. But we're sitting here doing some drawing. Everything's okay. TWSBI Eco, that is a good pen, yeah. Not a bad choice. I feel like my main gripe with the TWSBI Eco is it just feels kind of big and heavy, which is good for some people. Some people want a bigger, heavier, kind of more substantial feeling pen. Me, I don't know. Northeast has enough snow. I feel like, yeah, snow can definitely get old really quick, but thankfully here in North Carolina, at least where I live in North Carolina, we don't get too much. So when it does come, it feels like a nice treat. I totally know what you mean, though. I lived in Chicago for a few years, and yeah, during the winter, it's just like omnipresent. This is supposed to be a cat too, but it looks more like a pig. Not sure what I did wrong, but you know, maybe some cats look more like pigs. Sometimes it happens. More people asking for cats. You, you get what you ask for. Peter drawing cats. Sometimes they're gonna end up looking a little weird, and that's okay. It's a little pig looking. I mean, they're not that far apart. You know, they're both have four legs, eyes, ears, noses, bodies, a head. Pretty much the same thing. A pat or a sig. Some eggs. Mm. Oh, you you learned some new words from that video? Good. Me too. Some words I forgot I knew work their way from my subconscious to my superconscious, or I guess you just call it my conscious. Shoe and trampoline. Oh yeah, those are good ones. Good SAT words. Hey Mackley, how are you? Dark Gamer, what's up? Hey, thanks, Kim. Kimote. No, I don't usually start with an idea. Not usually. Just kind of go for it. Kind of start drawing and see what happens. Hey, great, Swentable. It would be scary if you memorized every word I said in order. That would be kind of impressive. Maybe scary for the people around you. I don't know who you would recite that to. It would be interesting for sure. Yeah, a lot of people memorize. Yeah, people memorize the digits of pi, or people memorize all sorts of stuff. It's true. I don't know if they do it for fun or why exactly. That's some kind of party trick. Maybe all those words I said were memorized. Maybe that's why I looked like I was thinking so hard sometimes, because I was trying to remember which word was next. Was drawing humans ever interesting to me? Not too much. I mean, I've drawn humans sometimes. I've drawn some humans just in my own way where they look kind of like bulbous and misshapen because I just didn't want to concentrate too much on getting them right, you know? But then also when I went to art school, I took like some figure drawing classes and stuff like that, so I kind of learned the basics of doing it the right way, and that was interesting in its own way too. But it still didn't exactly awaken anything in me for I didn't like awaken in me any sort of like joy of drawing humans or anything. It was still good to learn. I think it was a good challenge. What's up, Heath? A common visual theme? No, I definitely get yeah, like a lot of my drawings they have like mostly curvy lines or mostly straight lines or I don't know, a common visual theme or visual language to the lines, I guess you could say. I kind of figure that out during the first few lines a lot of the time. I don't plan ahead. It just kind of happens. I just kind of go with what happens at the beginning. Sometimes at the beginning I do set out and say I think maybe this one will be more mechanical, or this one will be more organic. That does happen. So that's a little bit of planning, I guess. So, Mr. J. Pez, how are you? You memorized 100 numbers of pi in middle school? Wow. The most like memorization of that sort of memorization I used to do when I was a little kid, when I was in like, went to church and I was in like Sunday school and stuff, and we had these programs where I would memorize Bible verses. Other than that, I don't really memorize anything these days. Hey, Sanian Creations. No, I haven't written an Alien script in a long time. Sorry, it's just adjusting the ceiling fan. You know all the numbers of pi, just not all the numbers in pi. You know all the single digit numbers. If pi is if pi is it's infinite, right? So you probably know all the if I said like a random 12 digit number, that would be in pi somewhere, wouldn't it? Any number of any length should be somewhere in an infinite number, right? An infinitely long number. Biomechanical steampunk mashup, that'd be cool. I think that's definitely happened before in my drawings. Not really sorry? Not really what? What are you apologizing for? But if you're sorry, I forgive you. Whatever you're apologizing for, it's okay. It's all good. Don't worry about it. Yeah, you're welcome. Oh, not really sorry. Yeah, I guess I did kind of put in a comma there. I kind of assumed a comma. As an artist, what do you do on very hard days? And that does that have an effect on my drawings? On very hard days? What, like where I'm feeling depressed or something? I usually just kind of do nothing. Eat some ice cream, play some video games, sit around. Look forward to when I'll feel good again. Trying to do your first comic? Any advice? I don't know. I haven't really ever done a. The only ever comic I ever did was a very loosely defined as a comic. I haven't really done a formal comic before. Probably not the best person to ask. How you doing, Crazy Imaginations? What's up, and? Did a comic once? Okay. Computer heavily inspired a style of drawing I did in 2018. Still making lines. Ellie, hello. Hmm. Today we're just doing some more drawings in these customized book orders. Book order customizations, however you want to say it. It's a big book of my art that I recently put out. You can find a link in the description. Got like 500 pages. Hardcover. Size of a textbook. Get you one. Get it for quick on Amazon or from my website with a few little doodles and a autograph. Takes a bit longer that way though, I'll warn you. Maybe a lot longer. Eating your last fake Oreo? Oh, I'm glad you like that, Heath. Well, it's the reason I don't sell it outside the US at the moment is because I just have so many domestic orders, and the international orders just take a lot more time and effort to fulfill as far as like setting up all the international shipping is a lot. So once I get caught up on all the orders, I might open up the international shipping again. I'm just trying to, get my head back above water with all the orders and the international orders really are a headache, to be honest. The unsigned book does, yeah. Amazon, if you look on the front page of my website, peterdraws.com, you can see the different places where it sells internationally. Not everywhere, but a bunch of places outside the US. All right, who's next? We got Lacey, who says, I'm a UNCG 2010 BFA painting. Wish I was there when you came around. I've let myself slip away from art, but I'm picking back up as usual. Love your tenacity and curiosity. Lacey is the name. And they put their Instagram too, which I'm not sure I should say out loud. Maybe I'll look them up later. spring day there in Los Angeles. I mean, I guess that's the beauty of Los Angeles, isn't it? Tenacious P. That's what they call me. Like more detailed art, any tips? Feel like when I draw the whole piece is nice, but when you dissect, don't get anything to look at. I don't know, just maybe slow down. Treat each little thing you do like its own little drawing. You know? Maybe, I don't know, it's all a mindset thing. Not really, not exactly sure what you're struggling with because what you said is a little vague for me, but it's all about little textures and chunks and little bits of contrast. If all of your if your whole drawing has the same like darkness or lightness, then none of your eye won't be drawn to any part in particular, or there won't be anywhere for your eye to move between. I think that's a problem I used to struggle with a lot more, and I gradually taught myself to work with that a little more. I mean, it was still good drawings, but it was something I wanted to improve on, and I gradually did. Like having darker areas and lighter areas, areas with more dense lines, less dense lines. Kind of the different elements of composition. Using Rotrings at the moment. I haven't used them in a little while. Got kind of a little bit annoyed with all the maintenance that they require. You know, sometimes you just want to sit down and draw and not have to baby and coddle and coax your pen into working. But sometimes I am in the mood to use Rotrings, just not right this second. Is my family artistic? I mean, they don't sit around drawing like I do, but yeah, they're a little bit artistic at least. None of them are like artists. Like they don't do it for a living like I do. Major upgrade. Wonder if you got your book signed yet. Uh, I don't know. What's your order number? I feel like you asked about this before. I don't remember what you said though. What's up, Sean Leonard? Oh yeah, I'm glad to hear that. You're welcome. Good luck. Keep it up. It's like 7,000. Order 7,000. All right. That's a bad sign. I don't think that's true though. I don't think I have any orders that high. Subchecks mix. Pyro, what's up? Treat each little space as its own drawing. Yeah, try that out. See how it works. I think that'll help. Just give you some like patience to give more attention and a little bit more love to each area. Because sometimes I feel like people want to give more details to each area they're drawing, but then they're like, piece of paper's so big, it's going to take forever if I take this long with each area or something, you know. But if you like the process, then it shouldn't be an issue. 2765 is your order. Well, I'm on order 2604 right now. Slowly but surely. Just gotta keep plugging away at it. It's a lot of drawing, but if anyone can do it, I can. I believe in myself, okay? Current or all-time inspiration? I mean, nothing is really popping into my head. I think I just like drawing. I mean, there's been a lot of little inspirations over the years. There's not like one main one. What would I do for work if I couldn't do art? It's a good question. Very good question. Probably whatever I could find. I don't know. I'm not sure the answer to that. Whatever I could find that paid the most or made me most happy or satisfied or fulfilled. I'm not sure. Some combination of all of those. Look up your order number. I mean, you should have received um, an email a confirmation email when you placed your order. Unless it's an international order, then it might be different. Or you can tell me, you can like send me an email send me an email. If you don't know your order number, you can tell me your name and I can search your name also. Make a new book of all the drawings you put in the old book. Oh, in all these books. Yeah, but I'm not I'm not scanning any of these in or anything. If anything, they're only being They're only being recorded for posterity in these live streams and in all of your memories, all the people that are watching. No, they don't feel like a chore. I'm doing them. I put the like verbiage of the order like you can make a request, but I'm still gonna still gonna turn out however I want to draw it sort of way, you know. So I like drawing, so I'm just sitting down and doing a bunch of little drawings. So it's just me doing what I enjoy doing. You didn't receive a number? Did you receive an email? You just got an email but no number? Nature is your biggest inspiration? Nature's a big inspiration for me as well. Big fan of nature. But also I'm big largely inspired by like man-made things as well. But also I think that man-made things are part of nature because humans are part of nature. Just like a something built by men or humans is part of nature, just like a beaver dam built by nature or a a bird's nest is part of nature. Why are the things humans do somehow not nature? Are we supernatural? I guess that's just the general accepted definition of nature. Everything except humans or something. Favorite size pen? No favorite. No favorite size pen. It changes. You're gonna, if you stay here long enough, you're probably gonna find out I don't have a lot of favorites. Right now I'm using the V7. I'm assuming is a '07, but it doesn't really say. Oh, here on the package it says 0.7. I have some favorites, like my favorite soda, Coke Zero. My favorite energy drink, sugar-free Red Bull. Um, my favorite slippers, the ones I'm wearing right now, stuff like that. I have some favorites. It's like a weird T-shirt shape up here on top. Hmm. Love a good T-shirt shape. The Parkupa. What music have I been enjoying lately? Man, I've just been listening to my Peter's Chill playlist mostly. It's just like a big playlist of songs that I like. It's like 1,000 songs. It's like a it's not like it's like so many different things. Haven't really been going out of my way to find new music lately. Or listening, haven't really been listening to like one specific band or genre either. How to make sure you finish your drawings? Your sketchbooks are filled with unfinished doodles. That's okay. I don't know. It's not gonna. I mean, that sounds like how sketchbooks work. I feel like if you like a drawing, you'll keep drawing it. And if you're ready for the next drawing, you'll move on to the next drawing. Doesn't need to turn into some kind of chore where you're like, well, I'm supposed to finish my drawing, so I guess I'll keep working on this drawing even though I don't feel like it. I only finish my drawings because I want to finish my drawings. If you don't want to finish your drawings, maybe when you stop, that's when they're done. Who knows? Art is like it's like the most optional thing ever. Like who's you don't gotta really do anything in particular with it. Yeah, I found the email, but there's no. Oh, you have an international one. Yeah, there's no. Yeah, you filled out the little like Google Sheets form. There's like maybe six. Finished and shipped out all but like six of the international. Uh, The international ones are complicated because I don't do them through my website because the shipping is different for all sorts of different places. So I like made a Google Sheets form, and then when people filled it out with their address, I would take their info and plug it into my shipping website, and then take that quote from the shipping website and plug it into PayPal and send a PayPal invoice. Did you get a PayPal invoice? And if you paid the PayPal invoice, then I'd put you on a different part of the sheet where you'd be on the list to get a book. But there's like six of them. There's only like six international orders I haven't done yet, and I'm gonna get to those soon. You could be one of those, I guess. Did you pay the invoice on PayPal? Every drawing is progress, finished or not. Yeah. Keep going back to old art because you always feel you can add more. All right. I definitely don't feel like that for a lot of my drawings. Definitely feel free to send me an email if you're concerned about the status of your order. A lot of people have sent me emails asking about their orders. I think I've gotten back to all of them, so. Oops. Hit the microphone there, sorry. Gotta go get some more. Another box of books. All right, see you later, Major Upgrade. I'm not sure if I answered your question about your order, Major Upgrade, but yeah, there's a lot of snow here, Young Dales. A lot of snow. All right, have fun, Arkupo. Okay, who's next? Fresh box of books. Sorry, the description, the text this person submitted was kind of confusing. 78 degrees, nice. Hope you're enjoying Hawaii. What do you think is the best way to digitize larger drawings? Local place with the big scanner shut down? Yeah, I mean, I've used big scanners, you know, the ones where you like slide them through. Uh, I mean, some people take really good pictures with like a DSLR with a really good lighting, high res. They make like a frame where they take like a picture, bunch of pictures in a grid with a camera and stitch them all together. You got to make sure the lighting is perfect and the camera is the same exact distance for every shot. Um, I don't know. Don't really know the answer to that. Google it, I guess. Usually, if my drawings are too big to fit on my scanner, sometimes I do like two scans and splice them together. I just don't digitize them. Besides taking a picture with my phone is oh well. Draw Freebird? What does that mean? The song? You draw Freebird. How you doing, Watercolor Wizardry? Good to see you. Two scans. There's like an automated process on Photoshop that I use. It's called like photo merge or something. Seems to work really good. It's Zara, in case I was curious about your name. Well, that's nice to know. I can't promise that I'll remember that it's Zara, unless you change your name on YouTube to Zara, but very nice to meet you. And welcome to the stream. How's Stanley these days? Um, who's, you mean Dan? How you doing, Will Cap? Mhm. Dan is chilling. He really is. Not in the fridge anymore. He's got a little nook in the living room. Nice little apartment set up for him there. And for Christmas, my fiance April got him some pet kittens. And they have like a little food dish and a little ball of yarn to play with as well. Regulates your nervous system. I'm glad to hear that. I think it does the same thing for mine. I think it does. It's good for everybody. Love a good circle. Oh, yeah. Circles go a long way. No end vision to speak of. Just kind of keep on adding stuff till I don't want to add stuff anymore. Mm-hmm. Circles do come back around. It's true. Sorry, I was a little too zoomed in. A little too zoomed in, a little too locked in. Hmm. Sentient seashell. Is that what this is? What's up, Al Night, Audrey? Oh, good to see you. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, I'm glad to hear that. Oh, is that you spamming the heart button, Mags? I see it. I see all the hearts popping up. It's like boop, 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 boop. I see it. Oh, yeah. It's kind of a swoopy, gooey type thing. A little swoopy, a little gooey, a little clumpy. Weird hand thing going on over here. I don't know. What did I have for breakfast? I had a glass of cold brew coffee and 2 granola bars. What's up, Mendrios? How you doing? You've been playing Hightail? How is it? Should I play it? Yeah. I like that little doodle. Oh, it'll be better in a few months. Yeah, I feel like I feel like they'll keep updating it and improving it. I feel like a game like that, I'm pretty content to wait and play it till it's got a little more polish on it. I am looking forward to it though. From what I saw, it looks cool, but yeah, I'll give it a little wait. Over 1,000 after a week. Well, what's up, Zach people? Oh yeah, any day now. Any day now. Looking forward to it. I'm waiting. Wishing you good luck. Really, really, really good luck. Maybe I should just wish myself good luck so I don't. Yeah, maybe I should just win the lottery. That way I don't need to sell that painting. I should just skip the middleman, huh? So Judas Puppet, thank you. Appreciate that. What would I do with the money? Probably like buy a house and invest the rest or something. I guess buying a house is its own kind of investment. Try to invest the rest so I can like retire eventually or something like that. Don't really know what retirement means, but into stock slash crypto. Definitely not crypto, but yeah, I'm invested in um stocks. Very like safe stocks. Like what are they called? Like ETFs. Um Stuff like that. Would I retire? That's a good question. See, that's what I was saying. I don't really know what retirement means because I don't really know what would change in my life if I retired. Substratosphere. How are you? How you doing? Superpowered dog with a red cape. Oh yeah, I saw that in a movie. You own 78% of Apple shares? Wow. You're like a trillionaire. Wait, who's next? Next, Jessica. Have you ever considered using lines for composition just to see what happens? Yeah, what else am I using for composition? Do you mean like drawing lines on my paper to divide it into thirds or something? That kind of composition? Fibonacci or dynamic symmetry grids where the focal point goes where lines intersect. I feel like I kind of do that subconsciously. I feel like for me that's more kind of stuff I do when I do like photography and I'm like cropping a photo or something. That's more about how I like choose to crop a photo, like the rule of thirds or whatever. But I think I also kind of do rule of thirds stuff in my drawings. Golden rectangle, Fibonacci stuff. Ultimately, it's if you embrace it too much, I think it's a little bit robotic and lifeless, in my opinion. If you let a math equation dictate how your drawing is shaped, I don't think that really is a good idea. At least not for me. Oh yeah. Yeah, I'm pretty backed up, Stratosphere. Pretty backed up. I'm making progress, but not that close to getting caught up. And still taking orders though. Right now I'm doing order number 2607. Whatever the opposite of a rush is. All right. Yeah, it could be perfect for you then. Art is about learning the rules and then breaking them. Yeah, it's like learning the rules, kind of internalizing them, knowing when. It's like I feel like they're less rules and more tools. It's like you've got a mental tool belt and you learn tools you can put in your tool belt and pull out and use when they're useful and when they can enhance your art. But if I don't think they should be rules because then they're always there. Then it's like they have the potential to hold you back instead of help you. Because I feel like art should be more expressive and free than something that has rules that feels so wrong to me. These signed custom books are $65, and I think $10 shipping. Less rules, more tools. Yeah, why is calling someone a tool an insult? I love tools. A tool is easily manipulated. Yeah, but that I feel like that's never the feeling I get when someone calls someone a tool. They're never like, "You're so easily manipulated." That's never the vibe I'm getting. Obviously, it's just some sort of English language morph of something else. We say a lot of weird things, but I'm just pushing back a little, is all. I'm just pushing back. Oh, nice. Rockaran, Rockaran show. Send a picture of your book. Uh, Oh, over email or something. Yeah, several people have sent pictures of the book, and I'm very thankful. It's been so cool to see. I appreciate that, and thanks for the support. Getting one of the books. What's my go-to insult? I don't really know the last time I insulted someone. Uh, my favorite artist. I don't really have a favorite artist. If I had a favorite artist, there's so many I like is the problem. I can't have favorites when there's so many good ones that I enjoy. Yeah. A non-thinking person. Oh, it's just a way of saying they're an idiot or something. Yeah, it could be. It could just be. It's also a way of saying, "Oh, you're so useful. You help get things done." When you help get things done when nothing else could do. When I make mistakes in art, do you try to cover it or embrace it? I'm definitely more in the embracing field, but it's even farther than that in the sense that I don't make mistakes because I feel like to make a mistake, you have to be trying to do something in particular. It's like to go the wrong direction, you have to be trying to go someplace in particular, right? But if you're just wandering, you can't take a wrong turn. All right, Mags. Tool useful? You don't think that's what they mean? I know that's not what they mean, but I'm saying that's why I don't think it's a good insult because there's so many ways a tool is a good thing. To tool never where last put you when I need you. That's why you buy multiple of every tool. You just scatter them around. Just have one in each room somewhere. Very directed scribbles, but scribbly. Yeah, I like getting scribbly sometimes for sure. Love some good scribbles. Favorite foods? Mm. A nice stratosphere. Appreciate that. Thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you. The equipment I used to record the overhead of my drawing, you need it indefinitely. Um, I'll show you. I'll point this camera at it. See, it's a camcorder. I don't think they sell this specific one anymore. Canon Vixia HFG 30. I don't think they sell it anymore. They have like a new model. And a horizontal tripod. The rig? What does rig mean? Isn't the camera part of the rig? The rig. The lens? Just, I didn't put a lens, just whatever's on there. The tripod? Yeah, horizontal tripod. That's what it's called. Vixia? Yeah, that is an interesting word. Vixia. We got to go down to our people on the third floor who come up with catchy, weird new words. Got a whole team of new word coming up with people. Mm. Trademarkable. Trademarkable. Trade remarkable. Mm. Yeah, I probably bought this camcorder, the one that's pointing down, like 10 or 15 years ago. It was a big investment. It was definitely over $1,000 at the time, but it's been worth it. It's lasted a long time. I've used it for tons and tons of videos. And it's lasted. It's been a workhorse for sure. Yeah, there's a little goop leaking out of that thing. It's someone with a washcloth or a mop or something for sure. Now you want to draw? Too bad. Word. Word. No, you can. I was just kidding. You can draw if you want to. You really can. You can draw if you want to. I won't stop you. How you doing, Jet? Good to see you. All right, have a good day at work, Crazy Imaginations. 1200. Take care. I gotta peek outside and see if it's still snowing. It's still snowing. My neighbor is shoveling out his driveway, and his car's running like he's about to try to leave somewhere. I don't know if that's a good idea. Guess if you gotta go, you gotta go. Mm-hmm. Yep, North Carolina. Just up in Charlotte. Nice. Charlotte is okay, I guess. It's snowing in Florida? Wow. Rate your profile picture? I can't really see it. It's like a little, it looks like an orange jelly bean. That's all I can see. Profile pictures are, oh, that's a small canvas. That's a small canvas. At least on YouTube. At least on my computer. What's up, Theusen R? Hey, thanks for that subscription. Thank you, thank you. I appreciate that. Drawing on all the books. Um, all the books ordered on my website. You have to order them special on my website. There's an option to get it customized like this. Yeah. If you order on Amazon, it won't be drawn on. But you'll get it way quicker if you order on Amazon. I think Blank Canvas Doodles is delayed. You might want to like pause and restart your stream. Maybe that's just me though. Mm-hmm. Hmm. This is like a weird TV right here to me. This is like a this is like a pile of junk type doodle type style. It's like junk pile vibes. Well, this person said, please address it to Caitlin and draw whatever you feel like drawing at the time. And then in parentheses, if you have no ideas, feathers are cool. Hmm. I do have I do have ideas, but maybe I could put some feather type stuff in here anyways. We'll see. We'll see. We see. It could happen. You talking about this book, watercolor? I mean, Zara. Is that what your name? Oh yeah, Austin. No, I definitely see that. Man, I miss Radio Shack. I never really had any. I was never like a into like. I was not like a tech nerd in that way when Radio Shack was around. But I just like looking at all their little drawers of little bits of electronic doodads, like little bits. I didn't even know what they were when I was little. I just liked all the little drawers of things. What's up, Sensei? Good to see you. Yeah, welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well. I'm doing pretty good. Oh, and Diplodocus, hello. Welcome. Good afternoon. Nice. Hmm. I like that. All right. Maybe a little thing right here, like this, a little darkness right here. A little more darkness right here and there. Yeah. Thanks, Fuzzy Little Peach. Yeah, I like them too. They make me feel kind of studious or something. They make me feel cool. Sometimes I just like wearing them for the feeling they give me. They're just an accessory. One of the things I liked about getting LASIK surgery was that I could then wear glasses just as an accessory because it's cheaper to buy non-prescription glasses, you know. Toucan? Toucan play that game. You can color in it. I do have a coloring book for sale too. The thing about the coloring book is it's only got art on one side of each page in case your art bleeds through a little bit, you know? Too squeamish about things going in your eyes. I don't think anything goes in your eyes except numbing eye drops. And a laser. I guess the laser counts. I could see how you would be squeamish. I could definitely see how you'd be squeamish about it. It's not like they poke anything in there though. Ooh, stretch, stretch. Yeah. Oh. Also, if you order a book, also throw some stickers in there. Whatever stickers I happen to have, I'll give everyone a couple stickers. One that says like Peter draws on it usually, and then like another random little one that I made. It's a holographic one that says a pen that's saying uppies on it. So everyone gets a couple stickers if you order a book. Got some other ones here that just say Peter draws. Those are stickers. Yep, best book ever. Some other little stickers here that say Peter draws on them. A sticker just cuz? Maybe, maybe. I'll think about it. Got to make sure I have enough stickers for all the people that ordered a book, you know. Can't be running out. Just wanted me to think about it. What's up to Zoodle? Yeah, I'm doing well. Thank you. Heating up a frozen pizza is probably one of the better things that you can do on a Saturday. Well, I mean, I'm thinking about other days of the week now too, and it's up there on those days of the weeks also. It's just a really cool thing to do. I know I kind of want to go walk outside in the snow too. I should have done that before I started streaming. Now I'm just thinking about the snow. I keep on wanting to go outside and look at it, maybe walk in it. The snow, right? We had the snow last weekend too, but it was more like a lot of sleet and rain and ice, frozen rain and ice and stuff like that. But this time it's complete, this weekend is completely different. It's like the lightest, fluffiest snow I've seen in a long time. Like the slightest little breeze makes the little snowflakes fluff up and, go in a different direction. And the snowflakes are really tiny. Like I have a little screened in porch, and the snowflakes are going right through the screen. It's crazy. Mhm. Hey, Violet Snail. Yeah, we're doing it's a glasses day. Yeah, it's a glasses day. Melody, hello. Yeah, I'm doing pretty good. Septizoodle. No, these are just the glasses are just for looks. I don't need them. Actually, they do have a little bit of some blue light filtering properties, but they're just an accessory. I used to wear glasses and contacts, but like I was just saying earlier, I got LASIK surgery, probably in like 2015 or 2016. Jay Crispy, hello. Ornamentals. Yeah, that's another way to say it. Yes. Or I wear them ornamentally. Yeah, I'll probably need reading glasses eventually. Maybe in like I think they said I might need reading glasses like when I get around 40 or something like that. But so far my vision's been really good, better than it ever was with glasses or contacts. What was the process? Scared of messing it up and losing your eyesight? I don't know. What I did was I was living in Wilmington, North Carolina, and I Googled LASIK surgery near me. And then I clicked on the one with the highest reviews or whatever. And then I went in and I made an appointment and they like talked me through it. And I came back like a week later. Well, like the doctor talked to me. He's like, "Well, I've been doing this since the 90s. I've done like 40,000 operations and none of them have gone wrong." I was like, "Okay. He's either lying or he's really good at this or it's really simple. I don't know." So then I went in like a week later and they gave me some Valium and then they put some eye drops in my eyes. And then I went and sat in this room with this giant machine in it, like a medical machine. And I had to lay down on my back under the machine. And there was like this bright dot that I was looking at in the machine. And it was like beep, beep. And I was just kind of looking at this bright dot in the machine. And I didn't even realize it was happening, except that they just told me to look at the red dot. I didn't even realize it was happening, except that I could smell a faint burning smell, which I think was my eye. And then I did it in the other eye. It took about like 10 or 20 seconds in each eye. And there was no pain. I think because they had given me some Vicodin too. I took the Vicodin for like 3 days to keep my eyes from hurting, I think. I don't know. There was no pain or anything. And I think I wore like some kind of like reading glasses or something for like 1 or 2 days while my eyes were healing, and then everything was perfect. You know, Peter Draws. Yeah, I could just talk Southern on this channel. Yeah, I think like at no point did they ever actually physically touch my eyeballs or anything like that. Oh, I had like a yeah, partly in the pre-checkup they checked my eyes a bunch to like see if I was a good candidate because I feel like not everyone is a good candidate if like they want to check if my eyes had stopped growing, like when's the last time your prescription changed, stuff like that. I think there's like some things that can, you know, disqualify you if you have like too crazy of an astigmatism or something. I don't know. But it was extremely chill. Phobia of any medical procedures? Yeah, they can be scary for sure. But it did not feel like a medical procedure at all to me. Like I don't like medical procedures either. Like I'm the type of person who passes out when they get like a needle stuck in them. Like I've passed out multiple times from needles sticking in them. Maybe if every doctor's office gave me Valium, like this place did. Maybe that's the secret. I don't know if your eyes grow, but they're definitely changing as you grow. Something like that. Definitely the dentist. Oh, the dentist stressed me out so much. How much for me to do the LASIK? I think it's at that stage it'd be more an issue of how much would the insurance cost because it could go south real quick if I did it. Some grapefruit. How are you? Thank you. Some people's eyes get flattened out a little. Do it with the wood burner. I think I would just at that point I should just offer a blinding procedure. Don't want to see no more? Come see Peter. Chronic dry eye. Oh yeah, I think they did mention that. Didn't happen to me though, so don't really have anything to say about it. The worst thing I ran into was when for like maybe like 1 or 2 weeks while it was healing was like late at night while I was driving there was a lot of like streakiness from lights. I feel like I vaguely remember that. You know what I mean? But that went away pretty quick. Painkillers and grapefruit. Some meds will say it on the bottle. No grapefruit. Usually, for me, say stuff about pregnancy and heavy machinery. What's up, Dr. Higgs? Yeah, I'm feeling pretty good. A little restless, a little hungry. Kind of want to go out and look at the snow and stuff. I don't know how much longer I'll stream, but I'm happy to be here getting a few of these books done. I've got the Saturday restlessness. I'm glad you're all here. Good to see you all. The other day, I took 29 more books to the post office. Who's next? Josephine. All right, I gotta go. I gotta go pee, and then I'll be right back. And we'll keep going. Mm. This will protect me when I go out into the snow. I'll take my trusty sword and I'll be safe. Look at my stream deck freaking out. What's going on there? It's still, oh, it fixed it. Skyrim IRL, exactly. One hand sword. It would be cool if the other hand was a little bit of magic, maybe a fireball, a lightning bolt. Um, a fireball would probably be the coolest during a snowstorm because you could just kind of blast the snow out of the way. Making me want to play Skyrim again. Sword can cut through the ice. Or what if my sword had flames on it? Also, one thing I want to do one day is play all the way through Baldur's Gate 3. I feel like I only got through like into the middle of the second act. And then one day I was watching a speed run and I'm like, whoa, there's so much more to this game that I never even got to. I know you're all apparently Dragonborn. Very impressive. Did not expect so many Dragonborn. Sorry, I've got a lot of crap on my desk. Hmm. Lines are so cool. Love lines. Whoever invented lines, great. When do you think the first line was made? Excuse me. Stick in the mud on a Wednesday. That's the first line. It probably was a Wednesday. It feels right. Pilot G2, it's a Pilot Precise V7. Mm-hmm. It was a cool looking thing. First generation Xbox One? That's impressive. Even my Xbox 360 got the red ring of death. I can't remember if they like replaced that for me. And that was years ago. '70s floor plan for a cool lounge. I do like floor plans. Architectural drawings in general have given me a lot of inspiration over the years. I have this one I have this one book that I think is pretty rare by Paolo Soleri. It's amazing the drawings that are in there. Oh, that's a cool drawing. I like that one. See other exhumed visions. School was good. Yeah. Is it Modalia? Oh, glad to hear that. Sorry you've been having a hard time. Hope things get better. Hope things get better. I believe in you. What's up, Shelby Gundry? How's it going? Oh, you're also nice. Getting dark outside. I can do at least one more. I can do one more. I'm putting a fair few of these in the return pile, but I don't know if I'm crazy for doing it. Cause when I look at the binding, you see how there's like a lip? There's a lip here, but then there's not a lip here on some of them. Is it bad that I'm returning them for like the pages to be like there should be a lip? The pages shouldn't be further out than the hardcover, right? That's I should be. That's not crazy that I'm returning it for that, right? Like the pages should be back behind the hardcover. It's not flush with it. Like this. You guys know what I mean? The binding. No, I mean, like, this is what the binding looks like. I mean, it looks okay, the binding. I think it's just not the most high quality thing ever, but I'm just like, you guys aren't going to send me a book that's bound the right way. I'm going to send it back to you because I don't want people to pay 75 bucks for a customized book from me and then I send a poorly bound version of it. So I'm getting a little return, you know? I'm only going to send the ones that look right. Yeah, both sides should be pretty close, yeah. What's up, Aussie Gruber? How are you? Yeah, maybe if I return enough of them, they'll be like, why is this guy returning these? Let's take a look at our process. To at least bump up the quality control a little, you know? Oh, there are a lot of multiple paper clippy. All right, one more. Who do we got here? We got Brandon. Brandon's additional address. Brandon says, "Address to Brandon, please." All right, I can do that. After a long time, you're starting to make artwork that you actually like. Nice. The copy you got, the pages are sticking out like 1 inch past the hardcover. That's crazy. That might actually be a rare one. Could sell that for extra. Look, the Ploophole. Some Zwifting. Yeah, I hope people who buy mine are getting good copies, or at least are returning. If they get a bad copy, they are at least able. I mean, I know they're able to return it, but at least I don't know. I feel like it'll all work out. I have to believe it'll all work out. Hope they recycle them somehow. Yeah. Now the actual Clippy. A blinker. I think that means doing drugs. I think that's a drug reference. What's up, Opus Telito? Does April utilize my soothing voice for bedtime? Yeah, I read her like poems and stuff sometimes. She says very soothing. Time I'm done with these custom books. You have enough drawings for your next book? Yeah, but I'm not scanning these in or anything. Not really saving them anywhere except for in these live streams. The ink is bleeding through a little bit, but I'm not too worried about it. I feel like it just reinforces the idea that it's like a real drawing in a book where none of the other drawings have bled through. There's nothing really much else on these other pages. When I do the little drawing inside the book, you might see me like flipping around a little bit before I start it. It's because I'm trying to pick a spot where there's not another drawing right on the other side of the paper for when it bleeds through. It bleeds a little bit, but not a lot. $5 in between every page. Yeah, I mean, if you just send the supplies to do that, I'll gladly do it. I don't have that many $5 on me right now, unfortunately. When did the obsession with hot dogs start? I'm not that obsessed with hot dogs. You guys mention them more than I do. Like you just brought it up, and I hadn't said anything. I'm just kidding. I feel like it started as a kid when I had a hot dog, and then I knew this is the start of something amazing. Heath Robinson? I don't think so. Costco dogs are very good. Ink dog videos, sprinkle dogs. Oh yeah, and those are just some of the newer ones. I have been making weird little hot dog videos off and on for quite a few years. It's true. I don't think I'm obsessed with hot dogs. I'm just a fan of hot dogs. I think it might be the better way to say it. I'm casually entertained by them. They're just consistently good food, and they're easy to make, and they have broad appeal, and yeah, it's just a hot dog, you know? They're cheap too. And to disguise chickens as cats and dogs. Why your landlord says you can't have chickens in your apartment? Is that the problem? Chickens poop everywhere, if you didn't know that. That seems like the most obvious downside to that plan that I can think of. Much do I feel like art school changed my approach to art? Mm, not too much. I mean, I think I'm better at tackling larger projects that take more planning, that have more steps now. I mean, because that was a lot of like the sculptures I did with like metal casting and welding and stuff. Because for most of my life, I've just been doing drawings that take like one day. I just sit down and do a drawing. It takes like a few hours and I'm done. But with art school, I was doing pieces of art that were taking weeks. They had multiple stages and steps, and it was morphing. Pieces, the art was morphing and changing throughout the process and stuff like that. So it's just cool to work in different ways and think differently about the art making process. All right, see you later, fuzzy little peach. Rain on your parade? You asked me. You said, "What do you think?" You should, if you didn't want me to rain on your parade, you should have said, "Peter, please encourage me to do this." Yeah, it's going good, Chris Hendricks. Thank you. It's not a genuine response if you tell me what to do. Oh, okay. But then you complained about my genuine response. So I don't know what you want. Welding is really fun because it's so easy to make something big, just like attaching, like even just getting a bunch of like rod stock, just like long pieces of like metal rod or a bunch of random stuff from the scrapyard. You can just make something big and strong, uh, just kind of appear. It's just really satisfying how quickly you can just create something. It's like bigger than yourself. Of course, then you got to figure out how to move it and store it and stuff. I don't know. It's just very satisfying. And there's a lot of parts of it that aren't as quick. Like a lot of welding has a lot of like depends how nice you want it to look. You could end up doing like a lot of grinding afterwards to make all the welds look nice and stuff like that. But okay, okay. You're in welding school? Nice. A positive, genuine response. Okay. I'm just a I'm just a negative person. All right, this one looks pretty cool. This looks like a weird, I don't know what it looks like, but I like it. It's a jumble. It's a jumble. It's a jungle of jumble. A least favorite thing about welding? Um, I don't know. Nothing's popping into my head. Maybe at school it was annoying when I feel like welding would be a lot more fun if I had like my own machine and I didn't have to constantly pop between machines and they're all slightly different in how they operated. I feel like I could be much more consistent with the quality of my welds in that and like didn't have other people changing the settings all the time, stuff like that. That's just the nature of having shared equipment. That you don't really have to pay for besides tuition. It's dangerous talking while I'm writing a name like this because it makes it much more likely for me to misspell it. Ba, ba, ba. All right, see you later, the Sunday way. Have a good one. Subex Cogitate. Welcome. Jumble Jungle. Impossible hot dogs. That's what they call vegan hot dogs, I think. It's more of a pen ink paper go or whatever you said there. Yeah. What's up, RGB killer? Hi. I'm drawing little goodbye guy for you. All right, I gotta go now, y'all. I gotta go look at the snow and stuff and eat some food. We did 8 books today. We got to order number 2611. And I'll try to come back tomorrow and do some more. Thanks for hanging out. I think all of you can do amazing things, and I'm pretty excited about that, okay? So keep that in mind. You got this. You can do it. All right, so chill out. Have fun. See you later. 2611 is a pretty good number. See you later, Trip Tank, Clippy, Violet Snail, Leafy Incline, Tazoodle, Plank, Canvas, Doodles, Mags, Tyler Creative, Watercolor Wizardry, aka Zara. Tyler Creative, see ya. Thanks for hanging out, everybody. Okay, I'll see you later. Goodbye, Blockhead, Dark Gamer, Skate for Life Katrina, and everyone that was lurking and didn't say anything. Goodbye. See you next time. I'll be back to draw some more. Thanks for all the support and encouragement, everybody. It means a lot.